Hi, this is Alicia Stahl, and this is my just takeaway from my interviews with Heather Webb, who is the Utilization Review Manager for Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona, and Tracy Klein, who is the Executive Director of TLC Living Community Assisted Living Center. Both ladies are, in their upper 40s, 50s, and unlike Tracy, Heather entered into the healthcare field a little later in life, and so yes, she had management experience prior to her nursing role, but I feel like some of her nursing management experiences is still pretty fresh. So Tracy, and she's got a lot to learn, I feel like, yet. Tracy, however, has been in healthcare for several years, pretty much her whole adult working career. And because she stuck with the nursing home field, she really has a very strong understanding from the time that she entered nursing as a manager, what was needed and how to go about it, and just grew from there when she started out as a manager because she'd worked for so long up the ranks from CNA to LPN to RN in the same nursing home. So I feel like what she had to offer was really valuable. She is an executive director, and prior to that, where I had formally met her was with my current employer, where she was the director for case management. I don't know if I am ready to be a manager, if I'm truthful. And I think that if I were to interview or be interested in any management role, I think it would be very important to shadow the position if possible, given that it would be my first management position, unless it was in a leadership position in my current role, where I do have a pretty decent knowledge base. I think it's pretty clear that I still, for me, in my comfort zone, I would need to do more to prepare for a leadership and management role like that. I think that it's important that nurse managers do have a confidence about them and have strong leadership management skills and abilities. And I think if that's one thing that I took away from Tracy, is she's very intentional. She seemed to be unafraid, because she was already familiar with how the nursing home should be run, how the staff should be run, what was likely expected of each of the staff members, having been in each of those roles. It wasn't too difficult for her to step into a management role and just take off with it. That would be nice. However, because in my experience, though most of it was bedside, I have changed hands a couple of times, which are great feathers in my cap, and may prove useful in a leadership position at some point in the future. But once again, I do feel as though, for me, I would need to be well prepared and have a pretty decent understanding of the role that I was going to be stepping into, just so that I would understand exactly what was going to be required of me. You'll notice in my paper, one of Heather's comments is that you need to be available at all times. It's, you know, there's a lot of responsibility involved, and you know, that was something that made me think, yeah, most management roles, you are the go-to person. You do have to be on call sometimes at any time. And I'm sure Tracy has and shares some of that responsibility as well. However, I kind of got a feeling that she's got like the best gravy job ever. And you know, I don't know. I guess I should have asked if that was something that affected her work-life balance. I didn't really get a feel that it was. But anyways, so that is the long and short. My essay is long and more in depth on my interaction with both those ladies, and I just want to say happy Nurses Week to you, and thank you for being my teacher. So happy Teachers Week as well. I know this is ending the week, but I've enjoyed this class, and thank you very much.